That's it. The 2025 CrossFit Games champion, Mr. Jason Hopper. Holy smokes.
I think I was the first one to tell you 3 years ago.
I know. Now the ceiling, I can't, I mean, Dallin has to win to match the ceiling. Let's see who we got here. Slater. Hello. Marco Calderon. The Goonie won. That's fair. Vicky, welcome. Standy. James about to put in an appeal. What happened to James?
He looked pissed. They panned the camera on him. He just looks pissed. I don't know if he can put it in an appeal. I didn't see anything weird happen, but it doesn't matter. Not enough people were between them.
No, it looks like this live stream put up the results. Ricky Mack, second place, 1 point ahead of James Sprague. So I don't know if he has to file an appeal within like 10 minutes. So it's quick. Dallin Pepper 4th, Austin Hatfield 5th, Jay Crouch 6th, Justin Madero 7th, Jeff Adler 8th, Roman Krennikov 9th, and Tudor Magda rounds out your top 10.
Ricky's about to be interviewed.
He is.
Dude. Anyway. Crazy.
That was
I can't make sense of Jason being the champ. Like, I knew he had it in him, but I ranked him 3rd. Like, I'll be honest. I ranked him 3rd. I just didn't like how big he is plays against him in my head. Always.
I mean, it's I think did I say it on day one? Like, we were talking about Heat 1, like the events lined up for Jason.
Mm-hmm.
I just wasn't convinced he could put it all together to actually win. Barry McCockner.
Both?
Tyler, do you want to confirm this?
Men and women? Barry, you're pulling somebody's leg. Ain't nobody perfect in here, buddy. Yeah.
Not even close.
Not even close.
I do wonder what the odds are of somebody actually ever winning and getting all of them right.
I went to try to calculate it one day. Back when it was like before we had the game that we have now, it was like tens of millions of percent or like whatever, one out of tens of millions. Dude. And then James looks pissed too. Like, he was looking up at the screen, just like mad. To me, it looked like he was mad at himself. Like, he was like, I screwed this up. Here, and here. But I mean, like, James had a good games. If anybody should be pissed, it's Austin.
What I would say about James is I think it validates last year. Right. Everybody wanted to say it was the cardio games. It wasn't a complete test. Everybody was out of it. He just took advantage of people just not being, either withdrawing or not competing to their fullest capability. And he wasn't the fittest man on earth. If you come back and take 3rd, almost 2nd, and it was in the hunt for winning this year, when everybody is at full capacity, last year was not a fluke, in my opinion.
No.
So, I mean, an event here, an event there easily could have put James back to back.
Absolutely. An execution.
Right.
Like, I honestly don't think he's out because of the events. I think he's out because of execution errors, things he messed up on. But yeah, a different event for sure.
Dude, how about Hopper? Like, the event 9, I thought it cost him.
I was a little worried going into or coming out of that event, but I was like, when I saw the last event, I was like, that workout is written for Jason. I was like, it's so good for him. At the end, he's longer than most other athletes except for Sprague. So I was like, he's going to outlunge almost everybody. He's really good at rope climbs. I mean, JR programs rope climbs. I know he's under L, but like he's still like he trained under JR for a long time, still works out with JR.
Right.
He rope climbs all the time. And then the thrusters, like that's a lighter weight percentage for Jason than what every other athlete in the field.
Right. Yeah. They've not updated the leaderboard on the game site.
For everybody who's saying I won fourth, it's not up to date yet. We got to wait on game site to publish the final results.
Yeah, it's not up there. But no, the top 10. Read it to you one more time. You got it?
I got a picture. I'll share it with you. Let me find the women real quick.
What happened to Roman after a great day one?
I mean, it was a good day one for any endurance athlete. If you look at the endurance athletes, they were all up the top.
Yeah, I think day one was not representative of what you needed to do to win. Definitely lots of back and forth, bouncing up and down throughout, which I've not calculated our draft yet. But Tyler, you're sitting in a good spot. A very, very good spot.
I was thinking about how do I do the math to prove to John that I was correct about Tia?
It could do it. You took the lead today, and we'll see. I still have to calculate the men. I have not done that yet.
Yeah. I can take the average points from Jason and be like, okay, this is what it would be like if I picked the champ.
Right.
And so that is what would be equivalent, I think, and be like, this is how much it was.
I mean, what's crazy is Hopper ended up with 787 points. Tia ended up with 901 or something like that.
Crazy. We were texting about that on the road
too, and
Spin was like, check the points, and I was like, is it fake? Like she's that far ahead?
Yeah.
Adam did say when we were setting that prop bet this morning, he goes, I think that spread's too small.
Only 50% said win by 100 or more. So I mean,
know.
It's still. I think if I would have put like win by 100, people would be like, "What are you talking about?" But I guess that would have been fun to have people mess up.
Right.
Let's go take a look at the women's leaderboard since we do have that.
I sent both. Did you get them?
Yeah, I can't. I don't have all that stuff set up. So.
Wonder if I can do it.
I don't know. Here's the official women's leaderboard. Tia-Clair Toomey, 902 points. Lucy Campbell, 720. Olivia Kerstetter rounds out the podium, followed by Danielle Brandon. Ariel Lowen, not her best finish to wrap it up, 17th place. Maddie Sturt. Mirham, rookie of the year, Mirham von Rohr. How about that?
Mirham.
Yeah. Amy Kringle, 8th. Annika Greer, 9th place. And Alexis Raptis, despite a herniated back, 10th place.
I think I'm pretty. Let me go through my top 10 here. Start back at the top here.
At the top?
Yeah, at the top. Start from the top.
Is this on your Heat 1 app?
On my Heat 1 app. Let's see. Tia, check.
Okay.
Lucy Campbell, nowhere close. Not in the top 10. I talked to her yesterday. Dude, she's happy-go-lucky, like cool as a cucumber. No worries at all.
Yeah.
I can't believe she got second place. And she was like, I can't believe I'm at where I'm at right now. I began to come under the impression that she is like just incredibly humble.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost self-deprecatingly.
Would I say 2016 Tia?
Maybe. Less negative because she is very positive.
Yeah.
She's just not hype on herself. And I'm like, dude, Lucy, what the hell? But maybe that's her way of being like, I could get hurt at any moment. And if I get too hype, and I turn this into a career.
I mean, after the last 2 years, I have to imagine that she was very skeptical or cautious to believe in doing well.
Right.
Like, not doing muscle ups for however long, not doing these like deficit or parallel handstand push-ups, not snatching. She still cleans with the one arm zombie clean. I mean, there's a lot of things that she has not trained or had to modify movements to still finish second.
Right.
And I think that's where I struggled putting her up that high, was like, is something just going to just derail her?
It does make you wonder. So it's like, okay, knowing her as an athlete, like she has an incredible aerobic base, years and years and years of training, aerobic base. But like now her training has shifted because she can't do so much volume that she risks hurting her wrist again. Right. So she changed it up. So it's like, what I really want to know is, what the hell is Lucy doing? Like, she's got a cheat code that no one else has.
Right.
And like, she'll surprise herself on events she's like, I don't think I'm going to do very well at. I'm like, you're still training that somehow. So what are you doing? And is it less volume? Is it a better way to train? Those are the athletes you're like, wait, what are you doing? I need the cheat code. Tell me what's up. It was like when Chris Hinshaw showed up in CrossFit. Everybody's like, timeout, need that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Third place, Olivia Kerstetter. I mean,
no, I would not venture to guess that many people put her above 7.
I had her 6th.
Okay. 6th, whatever.
But I mean, I would love to know how many people actually said podium.
Podium would be
she looked a female Jason Khalipa of back in the day, right? Like before he started to get good at some aerobic capacity, right? Like she could win everything that's like requires strength. She's good at gymnastics. She's good at handstand walking. It's literally, can she figure out how to run and not be 29th?
I spent some time. I was talking to like Kiefer and Tackett and those guys just hanging around, and the proven athletes were warming up and doing their thing, and like that camp has a good time together. Like they all thoroughly, I think, enjoy each other. Like it was good vibes the whole time. Olivia was dead center of that, man. She was just happy go lucky the entire time.
She had 28th place in run, row, run, and 22nd in hammer down. Everything other than that, top 11.
Yeah, killer weekend.
I mean,
and this is the part where I'm like, okay, you should train. She's trained all this. I'm sure she's ran like crazy, right? To get a 28th.
Right. Yes.
And so my thing is like, all right, you spent all that time doing that. You can't recover as well because you're doing that much training. Like, how much more energy do you put into that as opposed to put in some of this other stuff?
I don't know. You have to get, if she wants to win, she has to get better, right? Because like I made a joke earlier today. I said, if Laura Horvath had any regrets about not doing the game season this year, the deficit handstand push-up workout eliminated all of that. Like, and that would have, like, even if Horvath would have been in it, she would have been out of it immediately. After that. Like Tia would have won. Like it would have been close maybe, and then Tia would have she would have gotten 100 points on her and it would have been over. Olivia has to figure out some way to get top 20.
Right. Yeah, right? Getting her to 20th, I think that would be my goal. Like adjust the training, adjust what you're doing until you can get around that level, and then just cap it and be like, we're good, let's maintain, and let's push you on everything else. Because like it's just the running volume, the volume you have to be good at running is tremendous, and it will take away from everything else. Yeah.
Next place, first of all, our favorite mama of the show is Jules Brandon. $20. Thanks, thank you, Jules. Thank you for another good games coverage. She cannot speak. She's a little bit hoarse. She's so happy. Very, very proud of her daughter, Danielle.
Danielle, where did I have Danielle? 4th. Nailed it.
I had her 4th too.
Nailed it.
So out of nowhere.
Rough start.
Yeah, not the start you wanted. Ties her best 2022. She was also 4th place. 24th in the climbing couplet.
Yep.
30th in the 1 minute max back squat.
Eighth,
And
third.
everything else, I mean, pretty darn
Second.
solid.
It does make you wonder, this games being an in-gym games. The gym games.
The gym games. Okay.
Minus run, row, run. Danielle, what was the event she did poorly on? The 30th and
the climbing couplet.
Okay.
In the back squat. So both.
Okay, so that doesn't really apply to her then.
Both squatting.
Yeah, both squatting.
And then you have the pegboard, which I think we talked about it on Saturday morning. You can't foresee that happening. Right? Like I do think there were differences in the pegboard. I think JR said he was overheard or talked to Bill Henniger about how they were the original pegboards from 2015.
Same ones. They didn't recut or anything.
No, I think they just took those from 2015. And then
wait, are they actually?
No, I think they stored them. They put them in storage and then brought them back here. No, seriously.
You got to take that top layer off. You got to sand them a little.
Yeah, and I think what he was saying was like between the amount of chalk that gets hit on there, the sweat, how the athlete, there's a lot of different factors that are going into it. I don't think he was ready to say that the pegboards had differences,
but
like 2 lanes, especially the lane 2, had some like, it's kind of like lane 8, right? Like there was something there that's like, wow, how does Maria Quintero just destroy Tia-Clair Toomey?
How does Lydia Fish destroy
Tia-Clair Toomey?
Tia-Clair Toomey. Yeah, I was talking to Lucy about it, and she was like, I said, was it like going up a water slide? And she was like, yeah. She was like, it was just impossible. She sent me a video, and her feet are like kicking like a toddler.
Who was this?
Lucy Campbell.
Oh,
and I was like, was it every lane? And she was like, I talked to everybody. She said everybody said the same thing. She was like, the athletes who did better, she was like, they just were better at that, like figured it out. Instead of like, I think probably the seasoned athletes were like, this is how I do this. And so they kept trying to do it, where the rookie athletes were like, okay, that's not working. Let me try something else.
I mean, very well could be. Jules, I think the pegboard from Rogue still lives in her head. I don't think she did well in the last pegboard workout.
We will call the results right now are in. We will say unofficial unless there's any changes. There's that, we are in that time zone.
These are the Heat 1 official results, right?
Right. Heat 1 official, CrossFit Games unofficial. So let's see how I did overall. 127th 88th in top 10.
Wow. That's actually pretty good for you. I don't think I did well.
If it holds, Beck Leach, you have won $1,000 gift card to Velites.
And the winner got, on the women's side, Beck Leach got Tia right and Annika Greer right. On the men's side, none right.
None right, yeah.
Yeah. So the winner that gets them all, I think the Ivest got 7 perfect picks. That's crazy.
Mark Telford got 8, and I don't know that anyone else got 8. And I don't know, you must have just shit the bed on your other picks.
Probably picked Brooke Wells like I did.
Yeah.
That didn't work out too well. We'll get to her. Ariel Lowen down there in 5th. She had it. Let it slip. Maddie Sturt, 6th. Mirham Von Rohr. Hey, it was impressive.
Dude, great games for Mirham.
She did not have a cramp, which was good to see.
Yeah.
Amy Kringle, that reel that I put together has 4 million views now of Pedro calling it a cramp when Mirham went down. Annika Greer, I mean, she is basically like Olivia Kerstetter.
Yeah.
With just not as many good finishes. But yeah, they both have to figure out how to run or be serviceable.
I got Amy Kringle right. Annika was not in my top 10.
No. Alexis Rapp is 10th. Lucy McGonigal. So Lucy McGonigal, Maddie Sturt, Olivia Kerstetter, Tia-Clair Toomey, 4 of the top 11 women proven athletes.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Dude, I'm telling you, I told you I was hype on them going into the games. They're doing something different down there in Tennessee, Nashville.
And 2 of them super, super young.
Yeah.
I mean, Maddie's not old by any stretch. What is she? 28? I mean,
dude, Maddie's still so young. That's crazy. She's been here forever.
I mean, I think Jay's only like 24 or 25.
Oh,
which is nuts. Do you think Alexis a month ago when her back exploded, she'd take a 10th place?
No. I bet she would say she's probably going to be 18th or lower.
Yeah. I mean, she's probably got to be very happy with that. I feel like Tanner, like whatever that post was, that story was, almost like damage control.
So I will say now,
to not do well.
Her disc is like ruptured,
dude,
like leaking gel ruptured. And he was like, dude, there was like 4 times throughout training, like she was on the floor crying, like couldn't walk. He was like, couldn't move, couldn't do anything. How she did this is insane. And then 2, I don't really understand why she did it. Like, that's something I really want to know. Like, you're an athlete at the top of the games level. Like, people thought you were going to have a run at the podium this year. And I only ranked you lower because I found out a little ahead of time that you were hurt. And I don't know why you would risk your future career for this year.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we gave Emma Lawson maybe some crap for, I don't know what extent her herniated disc was or whatever. I think it was a herniated disc. But she sat out the Open. I mean, I don't think anybody would have blamed her for sitting this one out, saying, "Hey, I herniated my disc, I'm out." Hopefully, this weekend didn't make it worse.
That's my worry. And there was a lot of hinging, a lot of heavy stuff. She held up so well.
I mean, to do running Isabel, I know she had a weight belt on for 105-pound snatches, but that would make me nervous because you're just moving fast, and she did well. It wasn't like she was doing singles. I mean, she was doing that. And so, I can't imagine she does World Fitness Project Mesa. I doubt she would do Rogue at this point.
Mm-hmm.
She probably needs a 6-month just reset, given where she is. And the question is, does she join Brute, the back healer, Matt Torres, or
Brute, the back healer?
Yeah, to do that. I don't know. Lucy McGonigal, Abigail Domit, up and down week, looked like she was going to be a top 10 and then just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I will say John's right, man. He's like, people want Abby to be better than she is, and I am guilty of that every single time. I put her in 2nd, which is aggressive even by my standards.
I had her 9th.
The whole time, like, Lydia beat her in so many workouts. And when you look at Domit, you're like, you're a games athlete. And not to say that Lydia doesn't look like a games athlete, but like Abby's cut out of stone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is Lydia beating you and stuff? I think Abby goes to the house and reassesses who her coaches are.
I mean, Golden Line seems to be good, but yeah, I mean, to see the progression that Olivia has made, to see the progression that Lucy McGonigal has made, to see the progression that Maddie Sturt has made. Like, Maddie Sturt was like, I'll go to the games, I'll finish 20th, and now she's what, 5th?
Yeah.
Or 6th. That's oh geez. TG3 $1.99. Would Z score change this games?
I don't know yet.
Tia still wins.
Yeah, Tia still wins. It's probably worse.
She probably wins by more.
Yeah. Last night, I sent you the screenshot, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I should have. I thought about posting it, but I didn't want to jinx my boy. Jason by P score was in 4th place and Ricky was in 1st. Generally, everything starts to regress towards the mean, right? And so I'm like, Jason's going to start pulling down. His lead shrunk for sure. And so I was like, oh shit, like, am I right? Like, Nostradamus over here. I was like, I don't want to be right. I don't want to be right. So I got really nervous. Jay was in 2nd. And so I was like, oh my God, like, is this going to happen? I need to run the numbers for today. I mean, like, they just came out. I've been home all of like an hour and a half. So I don't know.
Yeah. It would be the men's will definitely be interesting. The women's side, I don't think you'll see much of a difference. Lydia Fish, 14th, Claudia Gluck, 14th, Grace Walton. So another proven athlete, 15th. I mean,
I also expected more out of Grace. That was just me being stupid.
I was disappointed. I thought the double point event last night was one of hers to take, and she just kind of was in the middle of the pack, which is where she ended up. I wanted to see something from her on those. I think would have been what you wanted to see. If she does that, she's top 10, close to it.
Yeah, I think hers is like a lot of execution stuff. Hers is just like, dude, she's only been doing this like not very long, couple years, few maybe, and yeah, she's got to have more time.
Yeah,
she's got her ceiling is high. She's definitely one of those athletes, and I'm just premature on when she hits that. So,
yep. Brooke Wells, John was right this morning on the pre-show on Savon. I just think there's a little bit of edge taken off of retiring. And if you're mentally not checked out, but if you're just not mentally, if you're 95% mentally there against this type of field, you're going to be where you are, right? You're going to be 16th. You're going to be middle of the pack. You've got to be next level to take advantage of everything. And I think really these workouts suited her in a lot of cases, and we just didn't see her.
I mean, shit, I played her on the clean event, the clean pegboard. I genuinely thought that, dude, she trained under JR. She has to be good at pegboards. And just wasn't a thing.
But she wasn't truly under JR, like straight under JR's programming for a very long time.
Right.
Like JR was helping a little bit with under the first HWPO stint.
He was white labeled.
Yeah, I'm not sure this after she kind of did a few weeks with him, but before Wadapalooza and then dipped. Like, I don't think he was as involved. I think if she was really in it, and this is where she ended up, it speaks a lot to having a coach there with you, and maybe having like some consistent training partners.
Oh, this is a good take, Blade. JY gets mad credit because he had Lucy at the top of the mountain months ago. We murdered him for that.
We did.
He hyped her up big time. Yeah, good call back, Blade. Thanks for shoving that in my face, because John will 100% watch this and throw it back in my face later.
Where didn't he move Lucy down the mountain though, like the last one?
Yeah.
So he doesn't get all the credit, Blade, but he did have it early on.
Some. With Brooke, I was just, watching her body language at the games, and I was like, your heart is not here. You are checked out. It just didn't seem like she was like, meh, she's just, it was like a ghost walking around.
My big question is, she's obviously going to do World Fitness Project the next one in the finals.
Will she just full switch?
Does she go 26 and do World Fitness Project, or is she done?
I think she goes World Fitness Project 2026.
That's not
Bad
gonna be a good
idea.
look. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to have a lasting like legacy and how people think about you, you don't do that.
Nope.
Fisa Goffey, 17th. You guys were hype on Fee.
I put her 10th.
I didn't have her in the top 10. I thought she was going to be here. When I watched your guys's Savon with John's rankings of Fee, and Bryson was all over Fee and you were all over Fee. Everybody was like, Fee's top 10. I was like, no.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
She's still small. At the end of the day, like, she's still small. I didn't see how she did. How did she do in the snatch run event?
Not that good.
Not that good. I think I might have played her.
Let's see. Back out of here. Figure out where I am here. Running Isabel. Fee, 22nd.
Killer pick, Tyler. Good job.
Again, I mean, 303 is 13th. 314 is 22nd. Yeah, we'll get in the programming, I think, maybe a little bit later. I have some opinions. Lexi Neely, 18th. Probably where I expected her. Haley Adams, 19th. Not a good showing for Haley Adams.
Even by the people who were not hype on her. Like, yeah. I don't think not very many people put her under 15th if you ask for people to rank all the way down.
See, I had her back in 5th. Like, she did well last year.
Yeah.
Right? Like, she's had year after year after year. She's like come back strong. Like, she sneaks in there. She shows some grit. This one just seemed like she was missing a year the entire time.
All right. First of all, Black Mamba, we gotta fix your stuff here. He says, I think Fee is fine AF. Then he says DB is trash. We're not gonna handle that because Mrs. Brandon is in the comments.
Right.
Second of all, you don't know how to use a greater than or less than sign. So instead of a DB dumb energy, Black Mamba is dumb ass energy. Thank you, sir.
Go back to pre-algebra. We'll get that straightened away. So whoops. Yeah, Haley Adams, definitely not. A little disappointed. I had somebody ask, we talk about the dudes, right? We talk about Medeiros, we talk about others when they get their little love life going. Does that impact them? What about the women's side when they find themselves a man? Does that have an impact?
I found me a man. I mean,
we said the same about Medeiros. The minute he starts dating Ellie, we haven't seen the same Medeiros. Now, he was back this year, definitely not back on the podium, but
hey, dude, Jason found him a woman and he's doing just fine.
Okay. All right. He's had Grace Ann for like 32 years, so I think it's fine.
Yeah. I think it could have gone both ways for me with Haley going into this event or into the games. I thought if she's really happy, that might help her. Like, I don't know that she's ever been super happy with herself going into the games. Turns out you need to have a little discontent with yourself to do well at the games. I mean, hell, Jason even said, don't pick me. Like, I like people doubting me. And It's like, WPTH, dude.
Right.
I tend to feed from that side more than I do on the happy side. But, I mean, some people, they just go off joy.
That's true. Jennifer Muir, 20th. Not a bad showing. Sydney Mikulation, 21st. Christina Livnitakis. I mean, she was crushing that third heat or the first heat the whole time. Doesn't get you up to be in the top 20, but she did well in that heat. Hattie Canio, 23rd. I was hoping for a little bit more from Hattie. Carolyn Prevo, Suyun Choi, Syria Meha. I think we had talked in our chat about, like, she trains a lot. We saw Hiller's video training a lot. Does she make it through the weekend? And the answer was no. She progressively got lower and lower and lower throughout the weekend.
Yeah. She was another athlete. Great first day.
Yeah. Mariana Meza, 27th. Maria Quintero, 28th. Emily DeRoy, 29th. And Louisa Marquez. Something she has to have some type of injury. I cannot imagine.
Marquez, she was moving slow on some stuff.
Like,
I was
I just wonder if there was like something there. Like, she's not Kale Lehman.
Right. No. Yeah. And
But,
even if you are from Brazil, like there's still a good community of competitors down there.
I mean, it was just never, there's nothing that she put together, and you would expect something to be in her wheelhouse where she takes 20th. Like for Maria Quintero to take a couple of decent spots, 220 points, and you end up with 57. I maybe I'm wrong, but I just have a feeling that there was something not right there.
You got a little skinny on Emily DeRoy. I hear she just is not diligent at training. Like she's hit or miss, because like I've been hype on her for a while. Like she's got a great build. She looks like an athlete. And so I was like, yeah, dude, this chick's going for it. And then they're like, no, dude, like she's not a trainer.
No, okay. Just does enough. Maybe she's a good team athlete.
Some people works out.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to bring up, Danielle Brandon, the last time she took fourth, she changed coaches a month before the games. So
don't change a winning strategy, man.
Is that the secret sauce next year? Who knows where she'll be?
Now she needs to change coaches twice right before the games.
That would make her second. That'd make her second for sure. It's worth a shot. I don't know if it's coincidence or if there's something to it, but
man, you just may not need a coach.
I mean,
liberate yourself.
You could do that. Here we go. The men's leaderboard has been updated. Mr. Hopper, we knew that. First place, Ricky Garrard, 773 points, 1 point above Mr. James Sprague. Dallin Pepper, fourth place. Austin Hatfield just couldn't climb that rope.
Dude, he's so bad at pulling.
Which is crazy, because how did he beat Colton in that legless rope climb during Mayhem?
No idea.
Like,
I just can't. I can't make sense of it, dude. What's going on? I know he's working on it. And then like the other thing is like, look at him. Can you not pull? You have like marble for friggin' lats, dude. What are you doing?
Just maybe some skill work. Ricky would have needed 5 spots. I mean, that's got to be the climbing couplet has to be. I mean, back squat 455 is not where you need it.
No,
there it is. 10 pounds.
Yeah, the spread on that one is crazy. That event.
That's it. I mean, you could point to the pegboard. 14th, 720. I mean, he would have had to be way up here in 9th place.
A huge jump.
I don't think that changes the spot.
Yeah.
But you go to the one rep max back squat, and he was, look at it down here, 23rd.
So
high. That was it. 10 pounds
would have got him.
10 pounds would have gotten him there.
I mean, it's not like he didn't try it.
Did he fail one?
I'm pretty sure he failed one.
What did he fail at?
I can't remember, but I remember him failing.
If he failed 465, that's one thing. If he went for like 4 massive jump,
right,
then shame on him. It would have been woulda, coulda, shoulda.
If any of you kids out there are watching, start back squatting if you want to go to the games, because it'll keep you out.
That's where I don't know how long it would take, but like having the like Olympic style where the weights go up only could be interesting. Almost like take the high jump where it's like, anybody want to jump 5 feet high, and everybody's like no, and then they go to 5 foot 2, and then one person the weakest does it, and then everybody
Yeah.
else skips it. But you only get 3 attempts, and the bar never goes down, right? And so, like,
Right.
same thing. If you just had a bar and you said, "All right, we're gonna do back squat, get in line. We're starting at 400. If you do you want to attempt 400?" And most people say no. 410, no. 420, no. And you can hop in whenever you want, and you get as many lifts as you lift 20 times if you wanted to, but you pick where you jump in. Because then you'd have some like gamesmanship, right? Like they do with the Olympic weightlifting.
Yeah,
where,
playing the games of like there's the weight changes, and then there's a couple tricks to doing the back end stuff that I remember Travis Mash talking about. It's like you can really fuck with people.
Yeah, definitely with Olympic weightlifting. I think if you did it like the high jump, it's literally you're in order.
Sure.
And then you're just like, if you're up, you can pick it or you're not, and you just go back to the back of the line and you're up for the next height. Same thing with this. That way, I think it would keep it moving a little bit. Like you get 30 seconds to lift. They rack it. Do you want it? No. Okay. And then you just keep going through. And I think you'd see that kind of progression through it, which would be interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see, where are we? Oh, we got to reset. Where are we at?
Resort.
Yep, resort. Jay Crouch, Justin Madero 7th. Jeff Adler. It's a little disappointing.
That one I was just like, are you here?
Yeah, something seemed off.
It was just crazy because of like how magnetic he was when he won. Like that just was not here. I could not make sense of that. Yeah, I wonder if John has a take on this where it's like it was all gym stuff, dude. Like there was nothing.
That's why I picked him first, because there was nothing that was out of the ordinary. There was nothing new. The only thing you could say that was new was an axle bar deadlift.
Right. And that's not even different, really.
Right. But like he wasn't fast on running Isabel. Like there was just a whole lot of things. He was just, man.
Meh. Yeah.
And I don't know. He bombed the last event at World Fitness Project. Now he takes 8th in this.
Can't hang no more. Washed.
No. Roman Krenikov is washed. He's 9th place. Kind of just there.
He never had he didn't have no boost.
Right.
It was like he was in a good position. And you're like, okay, Roman, turn it on. Right. Or during the run, right there. And then just let Jeff zoom by him. And I'm like, okay, hit the throttle.
Yeah. I mean, nope. Jeff took a 10-20 meter lead on him in 5 seconds. It was nuts. Tudor Magda, pretty good performance for him. 10th place. Harry Lightfoot.
Dude, dark horse pick. I think like we didn't rank down to 11, but I don't think anybody was ranking Harry that high.
No. He is the top guy from England.
I was really hoping he would get top 10.
Colton Mertens 12th, his best finish at the games.
Yeah. It's the same thing for like Fee, right? Because we're hype on Fee and she didn't get where we thought, it almost seems like a bad thing. And same thing with Colton. Like everybody was just wanting to put him, top 5 or something, top 10 for sure. This is a great showing for Colton. And he had a hard programmed weekend. This was not his programming.
Well, I think there's a dichotomy, because what we knew early on was like, oh, Colton, yeah, this is lining up. And then it was like, we announced the 6th announced workout. The 7th and 8th. The 9th. Like, and as we start to see it play out, like the running Isabel, John was right. It was truly a running workout. You couldn't make it unless you failed something on the snatch. It literally came down to how fast are you willing to run?
Yeah.
And hold on. Right. Like,
oh, dude, some of the guys, like you could tell going into the barbell, they were like, I don't want to pick this up. Like I'm going so fast right now.
Yeah. And I mean,
Austin in particular. Austin, you could tell he was like, dude, what are we doing?
yeah, like you saw Newman fail, you saw Hopper fail. Like there were Grace Walton struggled in the last round. There were plenty of athletes who that was like the perfect weight. They got there and it was just like these last 6 are not happening.
Hopper's double fail.
Yeah.
He did that. I was like, you just lost the games, you idiot. What are you doing?
I
Like, just
thought he
take
was
1
done.
second. I did too. And I mean, like, honestly, that's the only reason the race was so close. Because if he had finished on that last one, like there would be no story tale ending. It was just that event.
I was a little surprised he didn't take more of a narrow grip on this after he failed it, and almost like a muscle snatch.
Yeah.
Right. Like just instead of being so far wide, I thought maybe just do a little bit narrower grip, get it over, like get it done. It'll take longer.
Right.
You'll get it right. You'll get it done. And
yeah,
he got popped out the back.
There's 2 things you can do in that moment. And I'm not a games winning athlete, nor do I have that mentality, I think. But in those moments, like, it's a fast event and you got to move fast. But in the last rep, always, you got to be like, if you're on the bitter edge, it is better to take 1 more second than to fail 2 fucking reps, Jason. And so you pause for a second, hit it, and then move on. Don't rush. But I appreciate that Jason was like, no, dude, balls out. Like, we got to go.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, Joe Bravo. Appreciate you guys. Backstreet's back. Oh,
are we Backstreet?
No, it's Jason and his little 90s colored
yeah.
tips. Chris Ibarra, you probably didn't see him the entire week until he won Heat 2 of the final event. Takes 13th, just kind of where we thought he would be. Callian Souza. Did pretty well.
Yeah, like wasn't calling that.
He kind of slipped back and then did pretty well. Extra sloppy. $1.99. Jason is greater than Tyler. Did I use it right? You'll never know. Oh,
no,
look at that.
I won't.
Callum Clements, 16th. Colin Bossard. Is Colin's the top rookie?
Is he?
Yeah.
No, Tudor's been to the games.
Yeah. Colin Bossard, 17th rookie of the year for the men's side.
That's good. Oh, if I had written the prop bet on Callum Clements too, is he going to have a sophomore slump or success? Callum Clements did.
Is it Ibarra's second year?
Yeah.
It's Harry Lightfoot's second year.
Yeah.
It's Tudor's second year. Jack Rosema. Moritz came back. He benefited from the programming the last half of the week. Nick Matthew 20th. Yona Koski. I don't know how many times I said this weekend, man, if it was 3 years ago, he would win this.
He's just, dude, he there's this look that like Ben Smith and those guys get when you get like on in your competitive years. Cause he's still, how old is he?
He's up there. 30.
He's still not that old, but he's been doing this a long time. And you start to get this look where you're just like, you look run down. And I was like, I texted you guys in the group during the last event. And I was like, soak it in, Yona. Because I think this is Yona's last ride.
Bro, we missed Ty. How did we miss Ty Jenkins?
We did miss Ty.
Ty is 15th. Oh.
It is his rookie year.
How did I miss? Straight from Callian to Callum. Ty Jenkins, 15th. I shouldn't have overlooked him. He is the rookie of the year.
Congratulations, Ty.
And he beat Bill Leahy handily with ease. Ty looked good, but again, you just don't see him.
Dude, I lost that prop. It was way over 25.
And it was a lot. Not even close. Enrico Zanotti, the Greek or Italian god, 22nd. That dude's overhead position is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Jorge Fernandez, Bronislaw Lenkowitz.
Pretty good for Braun.
Yeah. I wonder if he's coming over to Columbus for the Masters games in a couple weeks. Yeah. Isaac Newman,
Nice.
not bad. Bill Leahy, disappointing. Disappointing.
It isn't though. Like somebody earlier, I think I don't know who was saying this that they love the Hiller and Bill thing, and I'm like, yeah, but you have to realize it's a thing. Like I think that Bill's potential is very high. He's definitely like a top 10 games athlete. I think he has the work ethic. He has the build for it. But he's just not there yet. Like he has too many holes. He falls all the time where you think he should do well. So Isaac Newton.
Chase called Isaac Newton repeatedly.
Nice. Good job, Chase.
Yeah, that's good. Toby Buckland, 27th. Peter Ellis, he was on the struggle bus there at the end. Henrique Morera and Tiago Luzas, last minute backfill for Morteza said it got out of the Far East throwdown. There's your men. Anybody you were super disappointed with?
Scroll back up.
Let's see. Here we go.
I would say it would be top 10, if like, or around the 10.
Super disappointed. I mean,
I'm not disappointed in Jeff. I'm just surprised.
I would say he's surprised. I would say Jeff. I think a lot of people probably had him to put in the average placement on the Heat 1 was 2.7.
Oh yeah,
for Adler,
highest ranked athlete, I think.
Definitely, he was. Pepper was 3.2. Hopper was 5.0, which is crazy. I would say Adler, which is wild to say. Somebody the most disappointing, 8th.
Disappointment. That word use.
There's nobody else here that you'd be like, man,
darn, yeah.
I really thought they were going to do well, and they just did terrible.
I thought Adler would do better. I would be lying if I didn't say that I was a little joyous.
Wow. Okay.
What about the females?
Women.
Disappointment. We're disappointed in you. Grace, I'm a little not disappointed, but I'm just bummed.
I'd say Haley Adams.
Better. Haley Adams, yes. I think for most fans, they would be like, yeah, I'm disappointed.
I would say Haley Adams the most, Brooke Wells second.
It would if Lucy Campbell hadn't gotten, she got second, right?
Yeah.
I'm so overjoyed for her. If she didn't exist in this equation, Lydia Fish gets that prize for me. Like, dude, you made it in because you did a workout at midnight, and now you're 13th fittest woman on earth.
Yeah.
Like that. That's the story of hard work.
And it was awesome to see like the fish heads throughout the entire weekend.
Amazing.
Like, that was great. I mean, it was fun to watch her and her crew.
Yes.
Like cheer for her. I don't think there was another section like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like it was good to see.
Another like Amy Kringle. I think people doubt her all the time. And her getting 8th, I'm like, you're putting in the work. You're getting better at the things that people think you suck at. She's really improved. Madeline Sturt, same thing. Like you've been in the game a long time, and now you're talking. She was in contention.
Mm-hmm.
They covered her a lot during the last event.
She was in the running for the 3rd spot.
And then I'm like Olivia getting 3rd, being so young and doing this for so long. That's just got to feel really, really cool.
Yeah, very much. I mean, if Tia truly does walk away, I think she does at this point. I think it's Olivia's next year.
Oof. If she,
as much as she
gets that running up to 20th, it's hers.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
I mean, She has the most runway. So
Yeah, I mean, like most of the athletes are like kind of where they're going to be, barring the younger athletes. But just looking here in like the top 10, Alexis has got some room to grow, but you know the back issues. Annika, she's probably got some room to grow, but it's going to be inches in comparison to like how Olivia can change. I mean, like Olivia she's still not a grown woman yet.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And Danielle,
She's 19.
yeah. Plus or minus, Danielle's is going to be execution, and if she can get a tad bit stronger. Ariel Lowen is where Ariel Lowen is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Hers is programming dependent. Madeline Sturt, she could get better, but probably like this is a great year for her. Miriam probably can get a lot better. But
I think she's gonna have. I mean, she's only 23.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's the female Colton, though, right? Like, I think there's a lot of odds stacked against her when it comes to that. But with that said, did well in the run. She did better than Colton in the run. Her pacing was pretty bad.
Yeah,
like she shot out of a cannon on the thruster on the last workout. The running and the running Isabel, she shot out of the cannon. She was leading that the first run. So she has some, I think, work to do. I have a hard time seeing her on the podium, but again, she's young.
future games winner will be Lucy McGonigal. She will win the games. She can already race with the best of them. She's not even as strong as she's going to get.
Yeah. I mean, I think she's got to close up some of those weaknesses.
Yeah.
I would say she doesn't really have too many home runs.
No, not yet.
Comparatively, I mean, she was good and throttle up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, she's fairly strong in Olympic lifting, but not at the back squat. But 18 years old, yeah. I mean, she has the possibility for sure. Lydia Fish has to just get stronger.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy that Lucy McGonigal and Lydia Fish are that close.
Like, I know what John would say. Can't wait till Tia gets out so we can see a fight on the women's side.
I will be bummed when Tia's like. It is a little boring. Like when she won, and like her whole retirement speech she gave, it felt flat. Did it feel flat to you?
Yeah, you do it 8 times. It's kind of like expected.
Yeah.
Right. It's not that joyous a moment. It's like, I think it's a lot of relief. Like I
How
get a
come
sense
Brooke gets a video and Tia doesn't get a video. What the hell's up with that?
Dave and Brooke are better friends. I don't know. I think it was relief on Tia's part. Right. Instead of excitement, it was relief. Like, thank God I could pull this off. I went 6 months without touching a barbell. I went another 3 months with barely doing anything strength based. I finished High Rocks. I spent 8 weeks training for the games, and I could win again. Right. But like, it was exciting to watch Lucy take the leader's jersey from her.
Brooke is retiring. Tia's retiring. She announced it. Don't give me that shit. She's done, dude. She's done. That was a retirement video.
That's what Sean Woodland said, and here we are.
No, she's done. Like you said, relief. Relief.
It was relief that she had won, not relief that she's done.
Dude, it's becoming like, if you're her, I would be disappointed. She did.
When? Not really. She didn't announce. No, she didn't. Not what I heard. Get out of here.
She's done, dude.
Now, I would say the look of Shane's eyes when she was talking was more of an indication that she was done.
That dude would just be crying. That dude cries all the time.
Maybe that's the case. I took more of that his eyes than what she said, because she didn't say anything. She said it's hard to retire.
It's hard to retire.
That's right.
Wouldn't be talking about it if you weren't going to do it.
She wouldn't have told Sean Woodland that she was retiring,
Did
but
she?
her team did. They had a whole documentary crew hanging around. So Andrew Farmer. No, Tia will say 8 is great, 9 is mine. I mean, she could win again next year if she wanted to do the exact same thing, do High Rocks for another 8 months.
What do we got to shoot into some of these ads? We got to shoot into Olivia Kerstetter to get her to compete with Tia. Like horse steroids.
No, I think it's Endurable, right?
We got to put her in that machine.
That's the endurance side of things, right?
No one is pregnant. That got so out of hand. No one's pregnant.
Everybody wanted me to be like, are you going to report that? I'm like, there's nothing there.
It's literally just internet chatter that you guys have now.
She wore a shirt that said sister. I don't know.
She ain't pregnant.
Daniel Arnson. Are you all not bored with Tia?
John
is still sour about Mal Onion.
Honorian.
Yeah, leaving CrossFit. I think she would have been the one to dethrone her. Matt broke her. I appreciate the $4.99. I am not bored with Tia. I mean, there's a chance. You never know. I think there's something to having somebody super dominant and watching and seeing if that's the end of the dominance.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. Like when you win it, like usually in the athletes last year, I mean, it was like this for the Bulls, right? Dude, they were not Rodman, but Pippen was like, dude, duct taped together. Like he was hurt like shit. The guys were getting old. They were falling apart. And it's like everything they could do to keep that truck running. Yeah. And they pull it off. And that's generally what you see from a retiring champion. But with Tia, it's like, dude, you beat it's like retiring with the title that no one ever beat you to.
Well, it's like, yeah, I mean, I look at like Tiger Woods. Like golf had its biggest explosion while Tiger Woods was winning.
Yeah.
And then he leaves and there's a whole bunch of parity and like somebody new is winning every week, but nobody's dominant and the tournaments are closer. You don't know who's going to win, but viewership dropped. And it took a Rory McIlroy to have a really good, strong. Now it's Scotty Scheffler. Mm-hmm. Like you need that somebody that's on the trajectory to become an all-time great or is great to get the continued interest. And I think it's a little bit different because it's a 3-day or 4-day event where it's drawn out. And by the end of by this morning, we knew Tia, like it's completely over.
Yeah.
But so you have more time to be like, oh man, Tia's going to win, whatever, versus like the back 9 of the 70 on Sunday afternoon at the Masters.
Yeah.
But if we have somebody new every single time winning, like it's exciting to see. But I think you lose a little bit of that. Like people from the outside know who Tia is. They want to see Tia win.
Right. Yeah. It was like that with Jordan.
No, oh man, Daniel Arnson. I appreciate the donation. I will never be convinced that she's not juicing. She's the only athlete in the history of the games that I am 99% sure that she is.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Okay.
I would say I think you said it right.
Maybe not.
Like with when Ben beat Frazier, like we all thought Frazier was going to just come in and clean house forever, and then Ben beat him. And so it prolonged like the story a little. But I think Rich's tenure was perfect. 4 years, can he be beaten? It's close. And then he walks off into the sunset, right? And then it's like, okay, everybody's breath fresh air, but you had this looming presence of Frazier, whereas like, oh shit, this guy's like everybody that year thought Frazier's going to win it. And then Ben Smith pulls it out, right? And then Frazier goes on, what was it? 6-year run.
Yeah,
6 years was five. It was a little too long. 4 would have been perfect, and I think Tia's is like double too long.
It's too
She
long
should have
of
taken 2
greatness.
years off and then come back.
No, it was good that she came back when she did. Yeah, it was a 5-year run for Mr. Frazier.
Sorry.
No, I like seeing the dominance. I just want to see, like, it'd be fun to see her come back and somebody beat her.
I
And
want to watch you walk away undefeated. I know she's been defeated, but you know what I'm saying? Like
at the games.
I want to see you perfect. I want to watch you walk off perfect.
All right, John Elway.
Yeah.
Not many people do that.
I know.
So I don't know. Yeah, we've been going for an hour. I think we'll come back and catch up on Wednesday. I'm sure John has some comments.
I'm interested to know that before we get off, everybody's like right now, before everybody starts talking about the games, what they thought about it, what they feel about it, what you guys like 1 to 10, where are you ranking the games this year? What was the excitement? How did it feel watching it at home? I went to Albany. I'm in the forest, right? So I can't see the whole thing. I'm too lost in the sauce. So I really want to know from the home viewers what it felt like in comparison to other games.
I got a sense it felt like the same.
It felt like the games to you.
Yeah. I mean, there were 60,000 people watching. I think now it's just on YouTube alone. We don't know how many people were watching DAZN. We don't know how many people were watching like the other foreign language YouTube channels. Nobody withdrew. I thought it was exciting on the men's side. You had Tia go back and forth. I'll get into it on Wednesday. If you guys are watching, 834 people watching. If you don't watch on Wednesday nights, we'll be there on Wednesday night. John will be with us. He'll have his own viewpoints. He was there courtside, if they say.
All games. He had his first C4 yesterday. So that was an experiment.
Yeah. I also saw a photo of him with his Cocoa Pebbles buddies. But no, I thought it was a good games. I'm curious to see what his thoughts are on the programming. I think it was a little bit different than last year.
I can't wait.
And I think that'll be an interesting discussion. Netse Milano, 49. Appreciate the support.
I can't wait to get my opinions out on
DAZN,
the program.
Isn't it? Don't they pronounce it DAZN?
DAZN.
Standy, no complaints about the broadcast for once. There you go. I would say about the broadcast, the only thing I would say I was a little frustrated with is every once in a while you'd be like, oh, look, Justin Medeiros just finished. I didn't even see him going. Like, they just don't catch that. And I mean, you have personal experience of being on the floor and trying to capture that. I think it's harder than you think.
It's way harder than you think.
I also think the people that are out there on the floor
are trained.
They don't know CrossFit. They're listening to the people above
in their ear,
in their ear, trying to tell them where to go, what to focus on. And then they're trying to also be a little bit more coordinated with what Chase and Adrian are saying so that it matches up with the screen.
Chase did that so many times.
We didn't have to worry about that too much.
Right.
But like they do. I know Chase and them try to really do that. Right. Like that was one of the things that he told our crew was like, you're talking about stuff that we can't even see on the screen, at times on the Syndicate live stream. And it's like, it's tough because you're watching it. Like you just want to be able to tell the viewer what's happening. But yeah, like there's a good balance of if you only focus on the screen, like I don't know how many times Chase and Adrian missed somebody finishing, like either Tudor finished one, a few others did beforehand. They're like, oh, wow, where do they come out of?
It's tough because so number one, CrossFit is extremely hard to film. That was the thing that I learned like in depth at Syndicate, because the shots people like visually like they feel good to look at are the up close and personal shots. But the shots that you want as a fan of the sport are the wide ones, but they don't look
you can't
good.
tell you can't see who is who. You don't know what lane they're in. Like you need those like really fancy graphics that have like some way of having the lane markers in the lanes, like on the overlay. You need something like that to really help see that, but no, it's very tough to film.
And then other times, like if the story of the athletes, like if there's a particular, this happened at Syndicate, there was a story right in front of us, and I kept, Seth Stovall wasn't part of that story, and he was over in a lane by himself, and he was going to do well in the event. And I kept looking at you.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't care about him.
I was like, he's going to fucking finish. And you were like, no. And I was like, dude. And it's just like, but the story that mattered to everyone else was right in front of me. And it was like, that's the one you have to focus on. And so sometimes, like, you just can't catch them all.
Like you have to focus on the race. Like what mattered in that moment was how is Rosema, how is Luke Parker, how is Ty Jenkins doing?
Yeah.
I didn't care about, like, I knew Seth. Yeah, Seth is doing great. He doesn't matter. He's not going to impact the scores no matter what happens. You got to focus on those three. And it's like, you're not going to see it. And then if the broadcast does see that and they don't know, like, they're not as in tune with it, they're going to go so focused on Seth Stovall to show him winning. And it's like, but then you just missed the race of the two guys that are going for it. So it is definitely tough. Alex Bridgeforth, $1.99. My son's 11, 9, 7, and 5. That's a wide range of
stop having kids, dude. Jesus.
On the 2-year plan. All enjoyed it. Watched it all. Yeah.
Good.
It's good. Daniel Arnson, $1.99. Ring muscle ups missing from the programming bother y'all?
No. We almost over-program them like every other year. If it was like we hadn't seen them in 3 years, I'd be like, this is a problem. But like we program them all the time. And we did a lot of like, we did bar muscle ups. They're not that different. We did a lot of pressing. We did a lot of gymnastics. A lot of pulling.
If you didn't have a pegboard, you probably need a ring muscle up.
Visually, they're pretty to watch. But besides that, like, we tested what they test.
Yeah. Joe Marco, Adrian's catchphrase. That's right. Must have said it 40 to 200 times.
I get it, dude. Like
I mean, my one time of experience of doing broadcasting, I'm sure I said something over and over and over again. I don't know.
You had something. You do like, okay. And then a lot, because you like, the thing is, like, you're thinking about what you're going to say next, because you have to be quick and witty, but then you're also trying to listen to them. And so you have to sound like you were paying attention. And that's right. Does it perfectly. So I mean, I get it.
Slow, steady runner. Dave's programming was safe. Glad no one got injured this year. Yeah. All 60 athletes finished. Spin did a great job with the B team along with Tyler. I crushed it.
Dude, if we get to do that full time, I'd be stoked. Like, I had such a good time doing that.
I do the teams.
Do the teams?
I do the teams at the games. I don't know.
I got in trouble for that last night at the house.
What, like in teams?
Well, somebody was bringing up teams of 2 or something like that. Taylor was saying, and I was like, "No, dude, you're not thinking about this."
No, I don't like the teams of 2. I want to figure out a way to bring back affiliates, have them actually compete for something meaningful.
The team competition needs an overhaul.
Yep. DM4, did Justin M win the last event? He was never on camera, but I think he did. Yes, he did win the last event. He edged out Hopper. Or no, Spray, I guess.
Right,
So yeah, I think teams of 2, it's just not enough things interesting. I think teams need to do something more
teamed.
I'd say more individual.
Yes, because I get what you're saying. Like, you have to strut the abilities of the individual athletes.
Yeah, because what my parents were here over the weekend and they watched and they're like, "Oh wow, somebody just lifted whatever." I can't remember how much it was, more than the guys or the women. Like Rebecca Devine lifted more, right?
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, but they're not as fit as the individual athletes. Like,
right?
They have like a focus. It would be fun to have to put some of them out there and have to do more individualized things.
Grid killed HQ's ability to evolve,
think outside the box and do something like that.
Yeah, the team competition, because they don't want to do what other people do. And I understand that. But like, hey, dude, my philosophy on teams,
I don't like that part of it, but I see what
I don't like it, but I get it. But my philosophy on teams is no one gives a shit who the 4 fittest people who accumulated together. That doesn't mean anything to anyone. You have to watch a battle back and forth. There has to be conflict between teams. You need to be able to do what Spin says, where like you can strut certain events, certain athletes. You can hide athletes here, but then like they might have to like be forced to do something that they're bad at here. This game, it becomes a game with teams, and it's not a game right now. It's who just happens to be the 4 fittest people that can put themselves together. It's fun for no one except for the people who are playing.
Yes. Yeah, no, I'd 100% agree with that. Grid is insane. Yeah. Danielle actually competed once this year. Once. So anyway, if you guys are watching now, go ahead and like and subscribe because we're now over 10,000. So we're on the road to 15,000. We're at 10,108. Look at that. And we will be back on Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern, our normal time. The Spin. We'll add John in there. He'll throw in his comments. He'll get mad. He better hate the programming because he hated the programming last year.
He'll love it.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll try to get a special guest. I don't know. We'll see.
Who knows?
Who knows? All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you ending your Sunday of the games with us, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
I apologize to absolutely nobody.